What is going on, guys? Tyler back here today. I'm bringing a special guest. He is my trainer and my nutritionist. We're here at Star Fitness in Peru. He's gonna do a little interview with me. This is Darcy Cook. Thank you for doing this for me.
You're welcome.
We're gonna do 3 questions, and this is part 1, so we're gonna have 2 parts to this. First question I got for you, Darcy, is how do you get abs? Like, most people mistake it as for working out and stuff like that, but also there's a diet part to that, right?
Right. To get abdominals to show, you have to have a low body fat percentage. And lowering your body fat percentage is 80 to 85% diet and nutrition. About 10% exercise and 10% genetics. So even though, working your abdominal area, and another thing I want to point out, working your abdominal area will not remove body fat from that area. That's called the spot reducing body fat, which is a very it's false. Most people think that is true, that infomercials will constantly reinforce the myth that if you target an area, and they usually pick the abdominal area, there's other areas, do this, do that, and you will rip body fat off that area by working that area. That's called the myth of spot reducing body fat. It is impossible. So it's dietary is 80%. The exercise part is to tone and tighten the muscles, so when that fat comes off, the fat comes off the body totally. It's not in one area. That's the biggest thing you need to understand as well. Even if you got your diet right and you're exercising good, don't think doing excessive abdominal exercises, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, all these reps and all these different movements you can do, or this apparatus you bought off of some info commercial, you're going to target that area and it's going to take fat off the area. Will not happen. It's a waste of your money and time.
Exactly. When I started here, before I didn't care about a diet, and I was literally working them every single day.
Right.
But now, since I'm on to the maybe 20-30 minutes every other day, I can start to see it coming along with my diet and everything like that.
The fact of the matter is, you don't even have to do abdominal exercises to lose fat off your stomach. It's not like, even when we do work the abdominal area, we want strong core muscles just for stability. Of course, if you're athletic, you want strong core muscles for performance. You don't want to injure your lower back in particular. And you're not building big muscles in your stomach, your abdominals, like you would be in your legs or your arms. It's really just keep them strong and tight, and as that body fat comes off, whether you do abs or not, you'll start seeing the bumps and the definition in your abdominal area. It's a really, I can't emphasize this enough, it's a total myth that you can spot reduce body fat by targeting that area and spending ungodly amounts of time and possibly money on different apparatuses. It's a waste.
Alright, so we're on to number 2.
Alright.
What is your opinion on kids taking pre-workouts, like under 18, pre-workouts and creatine? So,
well, pre-workout drinks usually are caffeine. And should kids, is that what you said? What age?
18 and below.
Well, how low below? I would say if you're 16 and up, you're going into young adulthood, and obviously even soda pops have caffeine. You just don't want to be silly about it. I don't have a big problem with pre-workout drinks as long as you don't overdo it. It's just caffeine, it's not terrible. The creatine is a fairly safe one as well. Not a problem with it. I don't personally use the creatine. I have done some pre-workout drinks. Just don't get carried away with them. It's like the Monster drinks and other types of energy drinks. They're mostly a caffeine product. Just keep them in check. They're not necessary. When you really talk about your workout and the results of your workout, I would say number 1 is, of course, the workout, but so 2 would be sleep. Good night's sleep, and then nutrition. You can have your nutrition on track, really good, working out properly, but not sleeping, and the whole thing will just go up in smoke in your face. You got to have a good night's sleep.
All right, and we're on number 3, our final question, and you kind of hit a little bit on it, is how important is nutrition in working out? Like,
well, nutrition / dietary guidelines to how important is it for anyone, newborns, toddlers, children, teenagers, adults. It's how important is it? Extremely important. Not just for performance, but your body needs nutrition to work the cells, the brain, and then as we age, you know, the 30s and 40s and 50s, and we're all going to go there, how healthy you become will be totally connected to your dietary habits. I would even be bold enough to say, and again, if you had the proper dietary guidelines, you followed them, they will do more for your health than anything you do.
Yeah.
More than exercise, and I sell exercise.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm assuming you're getting good sleep and good water.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
And air too. Don't forget air. You need air.
We need air to breathe.
Your good clean air, good clean water, and good night's sleep diet. Because I mean, when you're young, you sometimes have the perspective, and I did too. It's kind of like, you know, you're young, you're looking at your whole life ahead of you. You're not thinking health, but eventually it comes to you.
Mm-hmm.
You probably have friends who are even obese.
Oh yeah.
Obesity is an epidemic in this country.
I used to be obese myself.
Yeah.
So.
And what that will eventually do. So, does that help answer that question?
Yeah. I mean, you hit all the topics.
Okay.
Thank you guys for coming along. I want to thank you, Darcy, for doing this for me, taking time out of your day. I hope you guys enjoyed. I should have a part 2 if Darcy's up for it. Yeah.
No problem.
Sounds good, guys. This is Tyler, and I'm out, guys. See you later.